When Darby went missing, I posted on Facebook seeing if anybody had any information. Wayne saw this post and contacted me to see what was going on. I didn't contact Wayne after Darby went missing because he hasn't been involved in parenting her. My ex-husband is a self-centered.
I would have expected a phone call where we could talk about it, where we could see what we needed to do to help find her. It's scary not knowing where my daughter is. I'm angry with Janice. I don't think Darby had the proper supervision. This isn't the first time that Darby's gone missing. Last year, she was missing from her mother's house for a week, and she got involved in human sex trafficking, and now she's missing again.
Since the sex trafficking incident, Darby has gone downhill, and I've seen her spiral out of control. A couple days after Darby went missing again, she deleted her accounts and everything went silent. My heart sank, and I felt like she could be dead or something could be worse.
Beyond social media, I wouldn't know where else to look for Darby right now. I'm just waiting for news. I'm just waiting for somebody to find her. Being a parent is hard enough, let alone having to worry about your daughter running away.
I felt desperate, so I contacted the DA's office. They immediately got an investigator involved who's been helping me.
I know that Janice is in contact with the police and that they're doing everything they can to find her. I haven't been able to help much. I live in Idaho. It's not like I could drive out to California and start looking up and down the street. I have a job. I think we'll be able to find her. There's really nothing I could do. I do pray for my daughter's safety.
Are you concerned about her safety?
I've been worried that if I'll ever even see her again.
But you didn't write into the show, you wrote into the show.
Correct.
What prompted you, her aunt, to write into the show?
I felt very desperate, and I watched the show a lot. I've seen your shows, and I knew that's the resources. We need somebody who has those resources to find her.
Well, you were frustrated that they didn't seem to be doing much, and that they weren't even talking and coordinating their efforts.
I do think that Wayne should have had a phone call when she went missing. And I do think they need to be on the phone talking every day. They can't argue at this point. They need to agree. This show is about tough love for you and you. It's time. You have to come together for your daughter.
So a year ago, she ran, and she wound up with someone that put her into prostitution, correct?
Yes.
And so at the time she was 15, right?
Yes.
Do you know the details of that?
The exact details I don't.
Didn't you say you don't want to know?
I know the big picture of it. I haven't cared to get intimate with the details of it because it's horrific. You know, it's something that's happened right now, again.
Yeah, do you think maybe if you had gotten intimate with the details of it, you might be more motivated to rescue her from this now? Because here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, you're telling me that you have a daughter, a minor, 16 years old, that has run away for reasons I don't yet understand. And we know that when she ran away before, she got forced into prostitution, and this was a very ugly and dangerous existence. That's what happened a year ago, and she has run back to that. So something's going on here that this girl would rather run towards that than stay in this environment controlled by the two of you. So
it's an environment that's...
What is it?
It's an environment that's entirely controlled by Janice.
She was rescued from that situation before, and you didn't see her for 8 months after she got back?
That's not true. I had them for Christmas that year. You know, they were at my house for 2 weeks.
How long had she been back?
Like a month, you know?
Well, that's not what we were told.
No, that's
but
the truth.
When she got back, you weren't standing there on the curb.
No, I wasn't in California.
Why?
You know, I've let Janice.
Your daughter has been rescued
there.
from a prostitution ring, and you're not there when she gets back?
No, I wasn't. I'm not proud of that.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.